Hello, everyone. What is going on? Welcome back to yet again another Watch with Nordic commentary live stream here for the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs. Today we have once again another good game here between the Dallas Stars and the Winnipeg Jets. And with this stream now being officially underway, we have streamed every single series of the playoffs so far, with only 3 more to go, that being the conference finals and the Stanley Cup finals, obviously. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I am very sorry that I went a little bit there without actually having some commentary streams. It's just been a very busy time for me. I had some work and things I needed to get to. I did a lot of streaming in the first round, and it kind of wiped out my bank account a little bit in terms of just, not making a ton of money. So I thought I would take this weekend and a little bit of last week to kind of build up my revenue and build up my money, and now I'm okay to start actually streaming consistently here again. What I will say is I don't necessarily know my schedule moving forward. We will have streams obviously tonight and tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, I would look at probably not. Saturday is a maybe. I actually haven't looked at the schedule yet, and to be honest with you, I don't even know if there will be games, just the way that things are going with these series. So yeah, I'll be back probably. I'll take a 2-day hiatus on Thursday and Friday, be back on Saturday and Sunday more likely than not, if those games do end up actually happening. So those are game 6s and game 7s. So you guys may not see me after tomorrow until the third round. So I do want to say that to keep it in mind. But again, I do apologize for not streaming for a little bit there, just because of, again, work and school, and my senior year is winding down, and I gotta be honest with you, I have a lot of things I gotta get done. So I kind of just spent the weekend preparing for that. But regardless, I know nobody really cares. We'll get into the game preview and game commentary here in a second, but this should be a fun one. It is the Jets and the Stars, Game 4. Miro Heiskanen is making his return to the Dallas Stars lineup after not playing since I think it was January. He hasn't played in a hot minute here, and he is back in the lineup tonight, likely playing a limited second pairing role. I wouldn't expect him to be first pairing guy out of the gate possibly, but he is back and in the lineup here tonight. Again, they took their time with him, which I think is a major positive, and the fact that they are getting him back, being up 2-1 in the second round with a chance to go back to Winnipeg up 3-1 in the series, it's pretty phenomenal, to be honest with you. So Dallas is in a very good spot there when it comes to that, but they are not out of the woods. They still have a long way to go here after they could defeat Winnipeg and before they even defeat Winnipeg. So you got to keep that in mind. On the other end for Winnipeg, they are still looking for their first road win of the Stanley Cup playoffs. They have not won on the road in the playoffs since Game 1 of the 2023 playoffs between the Golden Knights and the Jets. It's been a very, very long time. They have Steve Levy being the head commentator. Okay. I don't think I've seen that in a little bit here, but yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since the Jets have won a playoff game here on the road, and I guess we'll see if it's going to come into fruition here tonight, or we'll be waiting a little bit longer, because if they want to win this series, right now it's possible that they could still win it without winning a game at home, but they have to win tonight. They got to win. There is no doubt about it. I agree, Johnny. It is a must-win game for the Winnipeg Jets. If they lose this, the series is done. It doesn't even matter if they win Game 5, because with the track record they have on the road, they'll just lose in Game 6. So they have to win here tonight, and then they can possibly make it a 7-game series. But I really don't know, to be honest with you. This is going to be a very tough one here for Winnipeg to accomplish. But we'll get ready here to get started momentarily. We're just going through all the pregame intros. You got to do the Canadian National Anthem and the American National Anthem, and then we'll get started here with Game 4. We will also be live tomorrow for Game 5 of Carolina versus Washington and Game 5 of Toronto versus Florida, I believe is tomorrow, actually. And then Game 5 of Vegas versus Edmonton. So we could see one series get wrapped up. We could see one series possibly Well, we are seeing one series go to 6. We can see a team take a 3-2 series lead, so still in the thick of it here in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Now they got to do their respective anthems here. No intermission interview today. There may be one tomorrow. I haven't really discussed who I want to come on just yet, so I'll be waiting for that. Just doing the national anthem right now. Apologies if I'm a little bit rusty as well. It's been a little bit since we've done a commentary. Almost a week, actually. I think the last time we did one was on, what was it, Wednesday or Thursday? It's been a little bit, so it feels pretty damn good to be back here tonight doing these live commentaries. I'm looking forward to it a bunch. That's definite. That's for sure. All right, here we go. Game 4 of this series. Starting goaltender preview here. Sorry about that. Connor Hellebuyck starting in net here for the Winnipeg Jets, and Jake Ottinger on the other side for the Dallas Stars. It's a must-win game here for the Winnipeg Jets if they want to come back in this series. And if not, Dallas will take a 3-1 lead here, and we'll head back to Winnipeg, and it might be wraps if we're being honest with you guys. Game 4. A lot on the line here in this one, showing off Mikko Rantanen. It has been unbelievable for the Dallas Stars on this playoff run and throughout this series. They also have Miro Heiskanen returning to the lineup here as well tonight. And face-off is coming up here, and we are now underway. Dallas versus Winnipeg. Jason Robertson also in the lineup as well. I believe he played in Game 3. So Dallas has all their reinforcements. They are fully healthy. And here we go. Puck is down low into the Dallas end. Winnipeg tries to steal it back. It's cleared out to neutral zone by the Stars. In the zone, Morrissey banks it in down low. Heiskanen steals it back then for the Stars over for Thomas Harley. Harley banks it around then on the right side through center ice and chip back down low. And the Jets will regroup. Here's J-Mo then, back to DeMello. Sends a pass to the neutral zone. It's tipped there by Morgan Barron and down low into the Dallas end. Here's Lindell to Dadonov. Dadonov sends a pass up then for Ben. Ben rushing in for it. It goes in on Hellebuyck and just wide down low. Iafallo on the right side. Does get it out of the zone. He feeds it up for Connor. Back to Miller. Over for Scheifele, who tips it down low into the zone. And Cody Ceci will pick it up and try and move it around the right side. Esa Lindell in the corner will clear it up and out of the zone. It'll go down the other way. No icing as battling for it down low with Dadonov. We're trying to get to it first. He's hit by Fleury. And Jets pick it right back up. Here they come the other way. Iafallo sends a pass up. Connor tries feeding it over. Pass is blocked and picked up again then in the neutral zone. Pionk holds it and waits. Gives it up then. Harley will clear it back into the Jets zone. Hellebuck now behind the net to Pionk. On the right side, Ehlers. Ehlers throws a pass up to center ice. Racing forward now is Lowry. And he cannot win the battle with Lyubushkin. It's an icing against the Jets here just over a minute into this first period. As you can tell, Dallas with their full reinforcements back here in the lineup tonight. You have players like Miro Heiskanen and Jason Robertson making their return to the lineup here tonight. Heiskanen's obviously missed a large chunk of these playoffs. Not being around since the second round. I just messed that up. Oops, by me. Let me fix that real quick. All right. A little buggy there. Okay, face-off coming up here now inside of the Dallas zone. Behind the net now, Jets pick it up. Pionk moves it through the zone, sends a pass to Lowry, quickly intercepted. Stars get it right back into the zone. Sagan moves into the front, tries shooting it. He shoots it wide on that attempt, and it's cleared out to the neutral zone by the Jets. Leon Bichelle regroups, throws a pass to center ice. It's Duchesne. Drops it over then to Lindell, who sends it up through the neutral zone. Granlund races for it now down low. Hellebuck then along the right side. Intercepts it quickly. Threw back down all the way into the Dallas end as Lindell gives it back up then for Ceci. Fighting alongside Johnston now. Back down low. Mikael Granlund picks it up. Backhands it through the neutral zone. Running to try and get it now is DeMello along the right side then. Here's Josh Morrissey. Morrissey through the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. It's banked in then by Niederreiter. Down low, Ottinger over to Ceci trying to bank it around the boards. And battling now down low in the corner with Niederreiter. Along the right side, Lindell picks it up. Throws a pass up to Dadonov. Back down low into the Stars' end. Here's Lindell. Lindell now to Dadonov. Moves it through the neutral zone. Dadonov banks it in. Down low in the corner. Fighting now with Pionk inside the Winnipeg Jets zone. Jets are 0-4 on the road in these playoffs. They need to win here at home. Heiskanen a shot. That one deflects just wide and behind the net. And the Jets will pick it back up. Sandberg throws a pass up to center ice. Racing forward now is Connor. Ottinger comes out to play it. Harley will pick it up and give it back down low as Dallas will take it the other way. Granlund trying to steal that puck. It's taken back then by J-Mo, and the Jets will have to regroup in their own end. Kyle Connor leads this Jets team in points, moves it down the right side, tries putting it through Heiskanen, but Miro says no. Battling now in the corner, Scheifele in front, saved by Ottinger! On the redirect play there from Gabriel Velarde, who had a wide open opportunity to try and tuck one there past Ottinger, but the Otter says no. And that's the first real chance we've seen over this game. You see Connor move into the zone, tries deking through Heiskanen. They get it down low in the corner. Connor just feeds it up in front, and Velarde's right there wide open. Too many players on Dallas down low in the corner. That puck gets up there perfectly to him, and Ottinger kind of bails his team out there a little bit in that opportunity. But definitely if you're Dallas, locked down defensively. You can't be having three guys down low on just one player. Here's Mason Marchment trying to throw it around the right side. He's hit there brutally by Luke Schenn and deflected back all the way down and into the Jet zone. It's an icing against Dallas. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Showing off Connor Hellebuck. His road and home record is incredibly polarizing. 0-4 on the road with a 6.65 goals against average. At home, he is 4-1 with a 1.99 goals against average. So he is just absolutely phenomenal when he's on the road or when he's at home. But on the road, it's been very brutal. It must be the fan chants that might be putting him up to failure here, possibly. Here's Schenn at the point. Shoots it. Glove saved by Ottinger. Down low, Duchesne. Banks it around the boards then. Marchment trying to get to it. Along the right side, Schenn picks it up. Throws it back down low in the corner. What's up, Rick? Lindell on the right side. That's the Lindell. Clears it out to center ice. Taken back then by Sagan. He drops it back into the zone. Ceci a shot. and a save by Hellebuck. Down low, Marchment behind the net. Now in the corner. Stars with control, Seguin. To the right side, it's banked out to the neutral zone, and the Stars will now regroup. Lindell. Down low, then Seguin. Backhands it into the Winnipeg zone. Pionk. Battling now in the corner. Trying to get to it is Tanev. And it's still tied up, and the Jets finally get it free, and they will get it out. Here's Barron. 3-on-2 the other way. Barron dumps it into the zone. Back on the right side, now it's Appleton. A shot and deflected in the crease! And Barron can't get a clear shot on it. It's back at the point, though. Tanev sends it over. Sandberg a drive! And blocked in front. And out of play. And some pushing and shoving there between Lee and Bichelle, who has been a little bit of an aggressor here in these playoffs, and Brandon Tanev. Whew. Yeah, they keep talking about how Hellebuck's not won a game on the road since 2023. It's been a very long time for the Winnipeg goaltender to get one here. Showing off Scott Arniel in his first year as the Jets head coach. President's Trophy winner. Got this team to their third second-round appearance in franchise history. 2 of them being in this decade. Here's Robertson. Feeds a pass up into the zone. Johnston to Rantanen. And Rantanen in front! Saved by Hellebuck. Johnston nearly tucked that one in there past Hellebuck on the Mikko Rantanen feed, who he's been unbelievable in these playoffs. Both of those players have, that being. And Hellebuck is just like, nope, I'm not allowing that. So, there you go. All right. Shots are 3-2 here in favor of the Stars. Rantanen in this series has been nothing short of just phenomenal. Has 4 goals and 6 points in just 3 games alone. He's been absolutely unstoppable here. And if the Jets are going to win Game 4, you got to stop him from scoring. Back now down low. DeMello slides up to the point. Rantanen on the right side. Takes it back now behind the net. Feeds it over then to Robertson, who throws it up to the point. It's intercepted by the Jets. 2-on-2 the other way. Here's Connor into the zone. Over. Morrissey in front. Blocked by Harley on the right side. Here's Robertson now center ice. Breaking it out the other way. We'll just backhand it quickly into the zone. We'll race for it back behind the net. And stolen back then quickly by Morrissey on the right side. Iafallo through the zone. Connor intercepts. Dadonov battling for it down low. It's backhanded into the Jets' end, and they'll regroup. Here's DeMello on the right side. Puck is banked back all the way down behind the net. Ottinger. Over down low to Mesnikov. Back then for Niederreiter. Over to Dadonov now on the right side. Evgeny Dadonov holds it and waits. Sends a pass up. It's intercepted by the Jets. Niederreiter over Perfetti. A shot saved by Ottinger. Rebound in front. It's in the air and in the corner. Shen back on the right side now trying to play. Nemesnikov there as well. Puck slides out in front. Stars will intercept. And it's Sam Steele who will move it the other way. He'll bank it into the zone. The Stars will get a line change. And the Jets will regroup. But some very good opportunities here already for the Jets. I think both teams have played relatively even here. It's been kind of back and forth action. Just shots left and right. But overall, both teams are playing well. Here comes Dallas the other way. It's Rupe Hintz through the zone. Puck is cleared up in the air. What a hit at center ice. And here come the Jets. Here's Ehlers into the zone. Moves it to the center. Shoots it. Saved by Ottinger. Once again with the chest. Time winding down here in this first period. Opportunities for both teams. Hits. High sticks. All that good stuff. It's still 0-0 here, though, in Game 4. Just about 7 minutes in. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Here once again tonight in the good old Watch With Nordic live streams. Got a couple coming here over the next weekend or so. I think now that the games will start being at like 8 o'clock, I will be able to do them a lot easier as opposed to, them being on like 7 p.m. start times. A lot of the time I work till 7:30. Now it's going to be a lot easier for me to, on those days where I may not be able to stream, it's going to be easier for me to get those streams in. So that's a big plus there for sure when we look at that. But overall, I'm hoping for a good second half of the playoffs. It's been a little bit of not a struggle, but just it sucks because I haven't been able to do as many streams as I'd like to do. So I'm just kind of hoping for the best here in this third round. Let's go Dallas. Love to hear that. But we love all 32 teams in here. And this is just the only game tonight on the NHL playoffs, so obviously you're hoping for the best there with the viewership rights. Again, it's on ESPN, so I'm sure a lot of people can't watch the game. But if you are here tuning in because you can't watch the game, I appreciate that. All right. What's up, one of them? It's been a little bit. Face-off coming now inside the Dallas zone. Teams with a 2-1 lead in a best-of-7 series win the series 66% of the time. However, in these playoffs, there's been a couple of examples of teams who have gone up 2-1 in the series and have gone on to lose the series. Exhibit A, Los Angeles Kings. Exhibit B, I forgot. I'm blanking. Here's DeMello on the right side. Feeds it in front. Minnesota also did it as well. Ehlers up to the point. Josh Morrissey sends it back down low. Lowry deflects it in front, but nobody's there. Behind the net now, Dallas will clear it out to the neutral zone. Granlund trying to backhand it forward. Battling now on the right side. Rantanen will check it back in down low. Still in the Jets zone. Racing it out now is Morrissey. Josh Morrissey down the right side, sends a pass over. Ehlers a shot, saved by Ottinger in front, and cleared to the right side up to the point. DeMello waits. Morrissey to Lowry. Lowry shoots it, and it goes wide. DeMello will try and throw it up to the point. He battles alongside Hintz. Ehlers to Morrissey to Scheifele. To Morrissey a shot, it goes wide. Jets with the early pressure. Through the zone, Hintz. Sends it up to Granlund. He's blocked there quickly by DeMello, and the Jets get it right back. And a whistle here now for a penalty. I think it might be against the Stars or against the Jets. And yes, it will be against Winnipeg as they will head to the box here for the first time tonight. It's DeMello for holding. And now the Stars will go to the power play for the first time here tonight, with their full unit as well. Heiskanen probably back on that power play. I wonder what they'll be able to do. But regardless, yeah, holding the stick. That is definitely holding, so they're going to call that for sure. He can't really do that. Face-off coming now inside the Jets zone. Dallas is 9 for 30 on the power play. So they're essentially scoring a power play 1 every 3 times, which is second among remaining teams here in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So you do have to keep that in mind. So face-off coming now inside the Dallas end. One back down low. Marchment to Robertson. To the point to Harley. To Robertson. Robertson sends it in front. Intercepted. Jets will gain the red line. And here's Iafallo, shorthanded. Alex Iafallo waits, throws it down low, quickly intercepted, and the Stars will get it back. Robertson to Harley. Back on the right side. Jets run down a good 10, 15 seconds there. Harley to Granlund. Granlund dekes around. What a play. Moves into the zone. Shoots it. He scores! Mikael Granlund. What a play on the power play. And Dallas leads 1-0. A deke in the neutral zone, moves that one in, and shoots that one past Connor Hellebuck. And here we go, the Dallas Stars chance here in American Airlines Center. And the Stars lead 1-0. What a play. Moves into the front, roofs that. Kind of. Back on the right side, Jets, and shoots seconds there. Harley to Granlund. Granlund dekes around. What a play. Moves into the zone. Shoots it. He's gone. Robertson to Harley. Back on the right side. Jets run down a good 10, 15 seconds there. All right. Face off now once again on the right side. Appleton clears it into the Dallas zone. Back down low then. Dadonov trying to get to it. And the pass is intercepted and the Stars will regroup. Here's Ceci. Down low to Lindell. Back now on the right side to Dadonov. Dadonov through the neutral zone. Connor banks it out to center ice. Waiting now Lindell. Over to Ben. Drops it back to Lindell. Over to Ceci. Ceci a pass to center ice. Through now down low into the Winnipeg zone. Scheifele on the right side. Tries throwing a pass over to Appleton. Cleared into the zone then by Harley behind the net. On the right side then, it's DeMello trying to clear it out of the zone. It's kept in though by the Stars. Hintz on the right side. Throws it in front. It's blocked quickly. And here come the Jets the other way. Appleton through the zone to Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov sends it over to Nino. Back down low now in the corner. It's taken back then quickly by Rantanen, and he'll clear it out to center ice. Through the zone, Perfetti. Back down low on the right side, Niederreiter fighting for it. Sent up to the point, and the Jets can't keep it in. Sandberg will get to it first before Duchesne, and they'll regroup here once again. Now the Jets can't seem to get into the Dallas zone and get an opportunity going here. On the right side, Marchment moves it through the neutral zone. Back then for Duchesne. Duchesne tips it along Pionk. Back down low now into the corner. Duchesne throws it up to the point. Can't keep it in. Lyubushkin will come back out and regroup. Over to Bichelle, who will dump it back down low into the Winnipeg end. Sandberg on the right side to Pionk. Pionk then for Velarde. Velarde throws a pass up then to Ehlers. Ehlers over. Lowry a shot. And it goes wide. Bichelle. Back then for Sagan. Hit there by Lowry on the right side. Stolen back then quickly by the Stars. And they'll bank it back into the Jets zone, forcing Winnipeg to regroup. Into the zone now. It's Ehlers trying to get to it. Stolen back then and cleared out to center ice. Here comes Hintz. Loses an edge. And Winnipeg moves it right back. Velarde to Ehlers. Up to the point. Sandberg. And blocked in front by Granlund. Down low now Ehlers. Throws it behind the net now to Velarde. Gabe Velarde throws it up to the point. A shot saved by Ottinger on Shen. And Stars trying to clear, but the Jets will keep it in. Behind the net, Ceci plays it over then to Lindell. Lindell will finally get it out to center ice and banked down the other way then by Rantanen. Morrissey over then to DeMello. Through the zone now. Appleton on the right side battling here. And picked up then by the Stars again. Rantanen. Through the zone, fighting now with Scheifele. Nemesnikov quickly steals that back and dumped down the other way then by Winnipeg. Stars are 5-0 in the regular season when they use 11 forwards and 7 defensemen, and that's what they have running here tonight. Here's Jamie Benn now on the right side. Back down low in the corner. Dadonov battling for it on the right side. Still trying to break the puck free. Here's Dylan Sandberg. Sandberg through the defensive zone. Will clear it in. Down low now, Scheifele spins it around. In front, Connor waits. In front of Velarde, can't finish. Connor back now down low in the corner. It's stolen back by Harley. On the right side, Dadonov. Kept in, Iafallo. And quickly intercepted by Sam Steele. And here come the Stars. Dadonov through the neutral zone. Will look for options. He's tied up there by Pionk. And the Jets will get it right back. Scheifele gives it back to Sandberg. Dylan Sandberg will skate back around now and regroup. Throws a pass up to the neutral zone. Dallas picks it right back up. Johnston holds it into the zone to Ceci through center ice and cleared all the way back down into the Winnipeg end. And DeMello gets it back now on the right side. Johnston throws it in front. Nobody's there. And Winnipeg will intercept that one right back and attempt to get it out of the zone. Time winding down here in this first period. It's 1-0 Stars. Robertson will backhand that one out of play. What's up, Bon? How we doing? Mikael Granlund on the power play puts the Dallas Stars ahead 1-0. With just a little bit of time left here now in the first period, and I cannot see the clock again, so I got to update this real quick. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's been a little bit since we've done a commentary stream. I'm very happy to be back. Wish Toronto, Florida play tonight, but oh well. Yeah, they play tomorrow. I'll be live for that. I'm doing good. I'm happy to be back in the commentary spiel of things, trying to get myself back after a couple of days off. It's all I can think about. Why am I not doing a commentary stream right now? .6:57 left here in this first period. Stars with a 1-0 lead. Mikael Granlund with the goal. And 6:57 remaining here in the first period. Face-off now on the Jets' end. It's Lowry versus Sagan. Mikko Rantanen with 9 playoff goals in these playoffs. He is first among all skaters who have played. Behind him is his teammate Nathan MacKinnon, who he knocked out in the first round. Andrei Svechnikov and William Nylander as well. Also in the leaderboard there too. On the right side, down low, Velarde throws it back around them behind the net. Sagan picks it up, intercepted, and Stars get it right back. Duchesne into the zone with some room. Gets tied up there by DeMello in the corner. Still has it, gives it over them for Marchment. Mason Marchment will throw it up to the point. Lindell a shot! And save in front. It goes wide. And back down low behind the net. Marchment battling now with Lowry. Puck is banked out to the right side. Lindell goes down low to get it. Marchment will as well. Behind the net now Rantanen. Tries throwing it up to the point and blocked quickly there by the Jets. And here comes Ehlers the other way. Nick Ehlers through the zone with plenty of room. Takes it in, waits, sends a pass over then for Nemesnikov, who loses an edge but gets it. Velarde now in the corner. On the right side, then Ehlers up to the point. Sandberg to Pionk, a shot deflected and goes down low into the corner. Stars pick it right back up. They'll clear it out to center ice. Racing now Rantanen into the zone with Sandberg. He'll throw it up to the point. On the right side, Bichelle shoots it. Bad save by Hellebuck. And that is not a penalty. Wow. Wow. Jets on the right side. Pionk through the zone. Neil Pionk moves it in 4-on-4. And banks it around back behind the boards. Jets will keep it in. Down low now Niederreiter. Behind the net. Waits for options. Battling now in the corner. And it's cleared out there by the Stars all the way down the other way. Will that be an icing? No, it will not. 5:10 left here in the first period. Battling down low. Dadonov intercepts that feed. Will look for options. Now in the corner. Sends it in front. And the Jets will intercept that one. And here they come the other way. It's a 3-on-1 into the zone. Appleton loses it. Oh my goodness. That was a golden opportunity. And the Jets fumble to pass. Stam Steele clears it out to the neutral zone. Taken back now the other way. Here's Tanev. Throws it back. Appleton saved by Ottinger. Rebound in front. And cleared out there by Dallas on the right side. Up to the point to Mello. Throws it up then for Appleton. Mason Appleton. Keeps it into the zone on the right side. Throws it up to the point to Mello. A shot saved by Ottinger in front. And Tanev trying to clear it. And the Stars get to it first. And we get a whistle here now for, I think the net either came off or Ottinger's helmet came off. I think it was Ottinger's helmet, but what a sequence there for Winnipeg. They could not get one past the great Jake Ottinger here so far in this first period. 4:20 to go. It's still 1-0 Dallas. And man, you just think about that. Like they needed that one. Oh my goodness. They needed that goal on that 3-on-1, and you can't get even a shot off. Oh, that's brutal. All right, well, we're at it. Let's do the Watch With Nordic streaming records. So this is I believe, our 7th time streaming the Winnipeg Jets. We are 5-1 when we live stream this team that only lost coming on the road. And when we stream the Dallas Stars, we are 1-3, ironically enough. So it's funny because it's been a little bit since we've it's been a little bit since we've had a team with that bad of a record. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, overall, those are the records heading into this one. I'm intrigued to see how it goes from here. But Dallas, the records show that Winnipeg is a better record when we live stream them. But, you know, it obviously varies. Shout out to Alexis. Happy birthday. How old are you? Everybody give a big happy birthday to Alexis in the chat. Let's go, Jets. Come on, Jets. They look like the better team so far here through this. They just can't beat Jake Ottinger. We'll come back to another face-off now inside the Dallas zone. It'll be Johnston versus Scheifele. It's been a very good start here for the Winnipeg Jets, but they cannot seem to beat Jake Ottinger. They have a -16 road goal differential this postseason, which is the worst in the NHL amongst all 16 playoff teams that have played this year. Here's Mikko Rantanen on the right side. Sends a pass up to the neutral zone. Johnston intercepted quickly then. DeMello gives it over. And Morrissey will throw it back down low. Here's Lindell. Lindell on the right side over to Robertson. Robertson moves in. Over a shot. And blocked in front there is Rantanen by Morrissey. Scheifele on the right side now down low. Lindell behind the net. Puck goes into the corner and back in the corner. Or back behind the net. Oh my God, that's not a bad. Here's Robertson. Keeps it in the zone for Dallas. Stolen back then right away. And Morrissey to Scheifele. They will get it out. 3:30 left here in this first period. Shots are 9-5 in favor of the Jets. But the Stars with the only goal so far. Here's Sagan. Circles around the right side. Back down low in the corner. Here's Shen. Intercepted. Dadonov in front. It's poke checked. And back down low into the corner. Hayden Fleury now on the right side. Fleury will move the puck out to center ice. Here's Iafallo. Will clear it in as the Jets get a line change. Stars will regroup. Harley now down low. Feeds it up for Marchman on the right side. Stolen back then by the Jets. Battling now in the neutral zone. Banked down low. Nemestikov will race for it. He gets to it successfully, fighting now with Lyubushkin. Puck is still in the corner. Still looking for room. Puck finally comes free to the point. A shot. Pionk! And a save once again from Jake Ottinger. And some pushing and shoving there as, you know, I'm not ruffling any feathers when I tell you guys these teams are not particularly a big fan of each other. So I wouldn't be too shocked about that. But anywho. Shots are 10-5 here now as the Jets get their 10th shot of the game. 2:41 here now left in the first. Back now down low, it's Lindell. Essa Lindell banks it along now the right side. Ehlers will take it in. Nikolai Ehlers down low in the corner. Back now behind the net. Lowry in front, saved by Ottinger. And taken back then by Jamie Benn. Here come the Stars through the zone now. Steele drops it back for Benn. Jamie Benn banks it around down low in the corner. Steele finally gets to it now for Dadonov, who throws it in the crease. Back up to the point. Ceci a shot. And it's blocked and goes down low. Final 2 minutes left here now in the first period. Jets will regroup now on their own end as time continues to wind down. Finally, they get it moving. Pionk behind the net, intercepted. Granlund takes it right back in. And Jets get it, will steal it. And Tanev along the right side now to Pionk. Pionk down low, banks it off the boards. Out then and to center ice as the Stars need to regroup. Hintz to Lindell. Down low, banked up then. Hintz tried getting a passing play in front, but couldn't fully catch it now down low. DeMello to Morrissey. J-Mo throws it up to Appleton. Mason Appleton will pass it back in the zone. It just seems like Dallas is not letting them get anything at all here in these last minute. Finally, they get it into the zone. Back down low. It's Duchesne. Through now up to Sagan. Racing for it now. Sandberg beats to it first. Battling now in the corner. Marchment gets it back in front. Saved by Hellebuck. I think that might have even went wide there as well. And we got a whistle here. And a penalty against Dallas. And it's going to be on Tyler Sagan in the last minute of play in this first period. And yeah, so the Jets will go to the power play for the first time in this game. 59.5 seconds left in the first period. So Winnipeg has a chance to tie this game up here in the final minute, but they also have a chance to tie this game up in the first minute of the second period with this power play now. So definitely going to be very ideal there for sure. Face off now down low. Ceci intercepts it for the Stars. They clear it out to center ice. Jets will now regroup. Morrissey back behind the net. Time will wind down. Jets are 6 for 35 on the power play this season in the postseason. Here's Scheifele now in the corner. Connor back around now behind the net. Intercepted quickly. Lindell to Granlund. Throws it up to the center. Jets will end up having to come back in their own zone as Dallas clears it. Less than 30 to go now. Jets are 1 for 13 in this series on the playoffs in 3 games. Here's Ehlers into the zone. Circles back around. Waits to Connor. Kyle Connor banks it up to the point. Ehlers down low to Connor. Connor in front. Scheifele can't finish the redirect. 5 seconds left. Morrissey will keep it in. And he'll end up be forcing out anyways. And that'll pretty much do it for the first period. A goal from Mikael Granlund on the power play puts the Stars up 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. And Winnipeg is once again back to the drawing board. And we'll see what they can do here now heading into the middle frame. That being said, it is intermission time. Oops. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do, and we will be back for the start of the second period here momentarily. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I know my voice is kind of bugging here a little bit, and I'm not as good as I usually am. I feel like I'm a little congested, and my throat does hurt a bit, so I like how they have Chris Pronger on the ESPN board now. Whew.
Ponvory is approved for the treatment of relapsing forms of multiple sclerosis in adults. Ponvory lowers the number of white blood cells, lymphocytes, in your blood. Usually, this will return to normal within 1 to 2 weeks of stopping treatment. Ponvory can increase your risk of serious infections that can be life-threatening and may cause death. Ponvory can cause your heart rate to slow down, especially after you take your first dose. Do not take Ponvory if in the last 6 months you had a heart attack, unstable angina, stroke, or other severe heart conditions, including certain types of abnormal heart rhythm. The most common side effects of Ponvory include upper respiratory tract infections, elevated liver enzymes, and high blood pressure. Starting treatment with Ponvory will begin with the starter pack. Ask your doctor about Ponvory or visit ponvory.com to learn more. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Stop breathe.
I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to working from home, I gotta have every part of my house clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze air mist to leave every room feeling fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
All right.
You know, sometimes my life can be a little crazy.
All right, let me do my clip of the Mikhail Granlund goal really quick, and then we'll look at some other stuff here. Jets can still win 3 straight and make it to the conference finals. Yeah, totally. It's not over. That's for sure. I feel like you just really need to win this one. You got to win this game, I feel like. Again, it's not the end of the world, but you need to just win a goal. Or you need to win a game on the road if you want to. No matter what scenario you face, you have to win a game on the road to go to the third round. Oilers are going back to the Stanley Cup final. Yeah, I kind of think so as well. Not going to lie to you.
Checking for a haircut on the Great Clips app. You could win a trip to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Still in intermission, folks, for another 14 minutes. My clock's a little bit ahead, about a minute.
Prices you love, delivered fast. For low prices, for life to pets, yours too.
People who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust.
That's better than the one they had for release.
Only Domino's has never had stuffed crust before.
Are you serious?
Until now. Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try one for the first time tonight.
This is phenomenal.
That's why the playoffs doesn't seem so unpredictable. Either it'll be a rematch of Florida or they face a Canadian team or a filler American one. Well, I don't know. It seems like Florida's hot right now, and I've learned to not doubt Florida, so I don't know.
On defense playing, of course, with Thomas Harley, who's become a number one defenseman himself. He's been great since Heiskin has been out. Zone entry defense. This is how you do it. Textbook defense 101. Look at how tight their gap is. Harley on the left, Heiskin on the right. They pulls up the gap, and then Harley releases to block the shot. A quick reverse back to Heiskin and behind the net. Boom. So then quick outlet pass. Sure. That's how you defend. And then transition to puck north. Miro Heiskanen with Leah Hextall.
Miro, first thing, welcome back. First time we've seen you in game action since January 18th, and you're jumping into the second round of the playoffs. How did you handle
Oilers won either way unless a rug is swept with the sports book. We'll give it to the opposing team. Totally. Yeah, it feels like the Oilers are just like they're on that little rampage now where they can get the win. Also, I do want to say that it's starting to become a recurring trend, seeing how Florida made it to the finals in 23. They lost to Vegas. And then the following year, they win it. And now Edmonton this year lost in the finals against Florida, or last year lost in the finals against Florida. And now they're one win away from the conference finals. So we could see that kind of happen again. It seems like a trend that is starting to happen.
We need to get Sifu Zamboni, so we can still easily. That's the next invention for you, Elon Musk. All right. So we showed the real good zone entry defense by Dallas. Winnipeg, maybe they gave them some too much room, and it results in the Granlund goal.
Anytime you give a good player the blue line, nothing good is going to happen to the defending team there. They gave him way too much room, backed off, or he got the shot through, but we can show you why he ended up getting more room than you'd ever think. And Collins, you can take it here.
Time and space. You want to take away time and space.
Yep, the redemption stories trend, more or less. That's pretty much what it is. So yeah, I like, to be honest, if I could change my bracket, I would pick the Oilers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Here we go. So as Granlund is coming in, Neil Pionk is defending perfectly. He's got his stick in a great spot.
Oilers team seems favored and earned. Vegas got screwed in the one where a penalty wasn't called. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Refs really haven't been calling a whole lot of stuff in the playoffs anyhow, so.
Because everything that you guys are just illustrating, I like your point. When Granlund first has possession, you and Pionk, you're in control. You were in control initially. Absolutely. You're controlling the situation, and you guys can kind of take it from there.
Yeah, I mean, I have zero play. I can't go through him.
There's a defender there. There's a defender there.
I can't shoot it because I'm going to.
And all of a sudden, I buy. As soon as he's moved that back time,
now I can walk into it and find that corner.
And that's all a good player needs. That's 3 to 4 feet.
Do you want him to stick his stick out and deflect that?
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
I love that. Defense, when they're aggressive. And I like Pionk's initial position where he has here. Yeah. This way you're dictating what the offense.
I'm just kind of listening to this. Sorry, guys. Kind of listening to them break down this goal a little bit.
They need better back pressure. They need a better coordination in the penalty killing through the neutral zone. You cannot get, as hard as it is for a defenseman to stand up, you got to have back pressure for help, but you cannot give the blue line up that easily under that.
There was nobody in behind him, no need to give up the line in that situation. It was a power play goal for Dallas.
It did kind of feel like that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I mean, the defense last night with the Oilers just looked good last night.
39% leads all teams in the Stanley Cup.
Sounds like it's pretty good, 38%.
Not half bad. With the finish.
This first animation before it is presented by Lexus. A car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. There's no such thing as kind of amazing. Neither is, or it isn't. Your pulse rises or stays steady. Amazing. You know it when you feel it. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing. Tamara, Izzy, and Emma. No one puts more love into logistics than these three. You need them. They need a retirement plan. Work with principals so we can help you with a plan that's right for your team. Let our expertise round out yours.
All right. Got about 7.5 minutes here until the start of the second period. When Vegas won the Cup against Florida, they murdered them in that final game at home, and they can't do the same with. Yeah, a little bit weird. I don't know. I mean, the Oilers just are playing good defense, too, and it's insane because they don't have Matthias Ekholm.
Deep campfire flavors inspire deep campfire thoughts. Only for summer at Cracker Barrel.
I was out on delivery and I came across a snake, a rattler.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Delivery.
There we were, driver versus reptile. A battle for legendary. Please, you don't want a pet snake, do you?
All right.
My friends will believe it.
If this is what we did for one delivery, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
With hundreds of sales every week, beef balls for lunch at Whole Foods Market. You have your Hershey's?
Nature sure is full of wonders.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Dash Pass saves you money on DoorDash, so you can skip the trip to the grocery store when focused on what really needs saving. Your sanity. Save on grocery orders with Dash Pass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
Men tell us when they use Just for Men to eliminate gray, there's a great before and after. Then there's the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And that's why more men choose Just for Men.
Welcome back to the Nexus First Intermission Report.
Jake Ottinger, another good period for the 26-year-old, Kevin.
Yeah, he was absolutely tremendous when called upon. Nice glove save there, under control. Stopped Ehlers in tight on a two-stage sequence. Shed with the rocket, good blocker control, perfectly placed rebound, and pins it on that short side post. He was absolutely in control. I thought he had a tremendous period for them. Very good.
He's going to have 250 wins before he turns 30. He's going towards a Hall of Fame career.
Absolutely.
Early power play for Winnipeg. We can get right back in the same prongs for the power play goal. First two guys,
I don't know if I would say they're throwing them a cup, but sure. What's up, Cadence?
They had some pretty good pressure down low. That power play needs to strike early to kind of get them back into it.
Dallas is one of the teams that plays the best without the puck in the league. They're very well coached, they're very disciplined, and they do it consistently time after time, game after game. For Winnipeg to get some offense in this series, they're probably
Jets have about a minute left of a power play to kick off the second period, which begins in about 4 minutes. So I'm a little bit behind than the clock itself. I could tell you that was going to happen from a mile away. It always happens with me, but you know, we'll be back again tomorrow for 2 more streams. We got a doubleheader tomorrow. First game at 7, second game at 9:30, barring there is no overtime in Game 5, that is. And yeah, we could see either Florida or Toronto having a 3-2 series lead here heading into Game 6, which will be on Thursday.
Switching saves. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your elbow?
It's killing me.
SoundCloud shows the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card.
It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store.
What's in your wallet?
Fill up on all the good stuff at Subway. All your faves packed with tons of crispy veggies and fresh sliced meats. And now buy any footlong basket with this $1.99. Great bread, great meat, great sauce, great deals. Get on it, people. Order now on the Subway app. The history of winning started.
NHL 25 sim as the Oilers winning the cup over the Canes. Oh, great. Because the game is always right. No, yeah, I did one too.
Change the game forever.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network. Oh, no. What we can't guarantee? You and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double oh no.
I texted you guys I was gonna win. I would have asked you. You got first this morning. I thought you said you were gonna win.
Connection means something. That's why with AT&T, you'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network interruption. That's the AT&T guarantee.
I have a bunch of pottery that I just have to paint to make it look better.
I have a cat. They're here.
All right. I think we're almost ready to get going here. All righty, everybody. It's time for the start of the second period from American Airlines Center between the Dallas Stars and the Winnipeg Jets. A little bit of a first period recap here for you folks. The only goal came from Mikhail Granlund on the power play as the Stars have a 1-0 lead here through the first 20 minutes and heading into the next 20 minutes. It's a power play for Winnipeg to start off, and then we'll be back to 5v5. So definitely going to need to be a better period here out of the Jets. They didn't play particularly bad in terms of the shooting department or anything like that, but you need more goals. You need more plays. You need to actually finish on some of the shots you're trying to take here in this game. So if I'm the Winnipeg Jets, I'm more worried about that than anything in the world here when it comes to this series. As obviously they will start off here with a power play in an attempt to tie the game up and move forward from there. Face-off coming now at center ice. It's won by the Jets. Kyle Connor to the right side to Morrissey. Josh Morrissey now behind the net as the second period is underway. Morrissey to Connor. Over into the zone, Scheifele, a pass over to Ehlers. Ehlers around behind the net, back to Connor on the right side. Kyle Connor waits, battling now in the corner with Essa Lindell. They beat it and get it up to the point. Morrissey to Connor. Connor waits. Down low then to Scheifele. Scheifele back now behind the net. Up to the point, Morrissey. Morrissey waits, drops it back to Scheifele. Down low, Velarde to Scheifele. Waits. Over. Morrissey, a shot deflected back into the corner. Velarde to Scheifele. To the point to Morrissey. Morrissey, a shot deflected and goes back down low to the right side. Here's Ehlers. Back down low. Nikolai Ehlers waits. Throws it up to the point. Morrissey to Connor. Connor to Ehlers. In front, they score! Nikolai Ehlers! And the Jets have tied it. Just as the power play ended, he slips that one right through Jake Ottinger as there is a Thrashers fan in the crowd. The Jets have tied it. And there you go. Nikolai Ehlers with the late tying goal there just after the power play came to a close. So it will count as a 5v5 goal, I believe. But as a result, Nikolai Ehlers scores. And the Jets have tied up the game here less than a minute into the second period. That's Ehlers' 7th career playoff goal. His 3rd of the postseason. Icing here now against the Stars. Against the Jets. And 18:51 here left in the second period. Johnston versus Lowry. Inside the Winnipeg zone. Face-off one, then down low. Fleury sends a pass to Lowry. Lowry will backhand it into the zone. Down low now in the corner. Heiskanen along the right side, then Harley. Through the zone, intercepted there by the Jets, who backhand it now into the corner behind the net. On the right side now, Fleury. Hayden Fleury back then to the point. Appleton loses the pass, and Robertson will throw it up, but could not get a really that big of a jet engine on his feet there to move the puck the other way. A little bit of a weird analogy to say it, but we'll go with it. Into the zone, Niederreiter trying to get to it now on the right side. Down low now, Fleury. Joining the rush. Down low now, Connor. Perfetti a shot, my apologies. Back now behind the net to Nemesnikov. To the point then, Sandberg. Over a drive, and that one goes into the corner. And picked back up then by Niederreiter. Dallas with just one shot since their first goal. Sandberg a drive, save in front, rebound, wraparound play is banked out by Robertson on the right side. Perfetti to the point, Sandberg sends it over, Pionk waits to the point, Sandberg a shot, and it goes wide above the net. Thomas Harley will bank that one all the way down the other way. It will be an icing against the Dallas Stars. A little under 3 minutes in. We got 2 games tomorrow, as I said. We got Florida-Toronto Game 5 and Edmonton-Vegas Game 5. Vegas is looking to extend that series. Oilers are looking to go to the conference finals for the second straight season. Again, now in the Stars zone. Jets have kind of dominated a play here these last couple of minutes, dating back into the first period as well. Back now down low. Behind the net now, it's picked up quickly by Heiskanen, thrown around to the right side, kept in though by the Jets. Scheifele, down low in front! And a save there from Ottinger on Iafallo, who goes back to the bench. Puck is cleared back down low into the Jets' end. No icing, though. Morrissey holds it and waits. Through the zone. Here's Scheifele. Dekes around. Intercepted. Stars get it right back. Sagan throwing it down now the other way. In the corner to the right side, Morrissey trying to get to it. Sagan throws it in front. It's deflected and picked up then quickly. Lindell a shot and a save there again by Connor Hellebuck. And Alex Iafallo is going back to the locker room. I think he might have taken a stick to the face or something like that, but ooh, yeah. He looked like he was okay and kept playing afterwards, but he must have had something come to his face. It looks like he'll probably be back, though, after he gets himself stitched up a little bit here later on. Face off again in the Jets zone, won by the Stars. Lindella's shot goes just wide of the net, back down low in the corner. And that will be a penalty there against Dallas, as Sagan will go to the box once again for a cross-check from behind. And the Jets will go to the power play. That is Sagan's second penalty of the night. And a brutal way to continue these last couple of minutes. And sorry, I could not see from my angle because just of how the camera was. It's going to be a tripping call against the Stars. So, yeah, definitely a tripping penalty. Not going to argue that whatsoever, but got to stay less disciplined. I mean, you got to make plays like that, but obviously not ideal there whatsoever for the Dallas Stars. They are now on the kill here yet again, as somebody just broke their stick. I think it might have been Velarde. They'll go get a new one. All right, face-off here now officially with a new stick for Gabe Velarde. Back now in the Dallas zone, it's Steele. And the face-off is won by the Stars. Down low now, Ceci over to Lindell. Intercepted in front, saved by Ottinger, rebound! And Ottinger just says no. So they definitely needed that save for sure. So, yeah, Velarde on that faceoff just shattered his stick, and he had to go get a new one. So, not ideal there, but still in the play. Faceoff won by the Jets. Connor to Morrissey, a shot deflected back down low into the corner. Lindell will get it and clear for the Stars. Down low, then it's picked up by Hellebuck, who will bank it back behind the net then for Morrissey. Josh Morrissey through the zone, sends a pass to Connor. Kyle Connor through the zone, Scheifele in front, deflects and back to the right side, and racing for it now Sam Steele. Puck slides out to center ice. Morrissey holds it now for the Jets. Josh Morrissey sends a pass over to Ehlers. On the right side now, battling down low. Lindell. Intercepted by the Stars. They will clear that yet again with 1 minute left to go on the power play. Here's Hellebuck, who looked for options. Morrissey now back down low. Morrissey will just come back and regroup. I think his team was getting a line change. They will get their second unit out there on the ice, and here he goes rushing it the other way. We'll send a pass up then for Nemesnikov. Clears it back now behind the net. Hintz battling now with Lindell. Appleton with control. Will throw it up to the point to Pionk. Pionk to Niederreiter. Niederreiter waits. Back down low now behind the net. Appleton. Over to Perfetti. Intercepted. Back up at the point. Pionk waits. Throws it over to Perfetti. Perfetti. Intercepted and chipped out of the zone there by the Stars. Good play there by Rupe Hintz. And forces Pionk to come back and regroup. And that'll pretty much do it for the Winnipeg power play yet again. Perfetti will dump it into the zone. It goes off of Ottinger's feet. And Dallas will just clear it here once again with 5 seconds left. Here they come shorthanded. Jamie Benn will circle it back around and just run the clock down. And there you go. We're back to 5v5. Benn clears it in. Jets get it right back. Fleury along the right side. Picked up then by Winnipeg once again. Here's Lowry. Lowry over to Barron. A shot saved by Ottinger. And Sagan trying to bank it out of the zone. And it's intercepted once again by the Jets. It's been a lot of Winnipeg here since their first goal. Barron a shot saved by Ottinger on the right side. And Stars will pick it right back up. They've been playing some sloppy and slow hockey here through these last couple of minutes. The Jets have just been faster. And they kind of look better in my opinion. Through center ice, here's Connor. Kyle Connor into the zone. Over then. In front, Fleury. Saved by Ottinger on the right side. And Fleury's been joining the rush here a little bit tonight. Here's Kyle Connor. Sends a pass over then to the point. Shen will keep it in down low. Labushkin now fighting with Appleton. Over then, stolen back quickly by Thomas Harley. Harley to Labushkin. Labushkin to center ice all the way back down into the Jets' end. It's no icing. Shen to Sandberg. Sandberg throws a pass up into the neutral zone. Banked in then by Iafallo. Puck's in the air. Connor a shot blocked in front. And picked up by Sandberg at the point. Sandberg over. DeMello in front to Scheifele and directed away there quickly by the Stars. Here's Leon Bichelle. 3-on-2. Bichelle drops it back. Duchesne a shot. Saved by Hellebuck. It's loose. And Winnipeg just picks it right back up. Scheifele to Connor. Into the zone. We get a whistle. As I think Sandberg and Bichelle were going at it outside of the play. And the net was pushed completely off on the Winnipeg side. I'm not sure what happened. I need to see a replay if they have that. All right, let's see it. Oh, never mind. They're showing off the Ehlers goal. Never mind. ESPN doesn't like showing me anything. Nikolai Ehlers ties up the game for the Jets. It's 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it.
We are always in motion. Getting this?
Ooh.
To destinations in life and around the globe. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's a blow. Because life never stops.
All right, let me update the shots here real quick.
No matter where the future leads.
Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. It's greatly appreciated. We'll be back here once again tomorrow for even more commentary streams. Jets are 15-7.
What's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the $5 big bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh.
Still in commercial break. Never mind, we're back. Okay. 13:02 left here in the second period. Face-off coming now inside of the Dallas zone. It'll be Johnston versus Nemesnikov. They'll throw Nemesnikov out, bring in Cole Perfetti. And face-off now won by the Jets. Morrissey over to DeMello, who slap shoots it into the zone along the right side. Nemesnikov battling forward as Rantanen has his stick deep inside of Nemesnikov. There won't be a call. Battling now in the corner. It's like he's in there for so long, it was funny. He was like preventing him from moving. Puck will slide out here to center ice. Morrissey will regroup. Back over then DeMello. Through the zone now Niederreiter. Niederreiter moves in. Shoots it. Saved by Ottinger on the redirect. Here's Rantanen on the right side. Mikko Rantanen through the zone. 4-on-2 the other way. Rantanen tied up. He gets knocked down, and that will be a penalty against the Jets. It's going to be on Morrissey for interfering with Mikko Rantanen. And Dallas will go to the power play once again. My apologies, it might be on Niederreiter. I'm not 100% sure. But regardless of who it's on, the Stars and their red-hot power play will go back. And yeah, no debating that one. That is a penalty, and as a result, the Stars will head to the power play here. Face-off coming in the Jet zone. It's won by the Stars. Harley at the point now to Duchesne. Duchesne waits to Harley at the point. He shoots it. Johnston back to Duchesne. To Harley again. To Duchesne. Matt Duchesne intercepted. Pionk trying to clear, though. Will get it out. Good play there by the Jets penalty kill to clear that one out. Down low into the Dallas end. Here's Thomas Harley, who will drop it back to Hintz. Rupe Hintz through the zone now. Rantanen along the right side will try and bank it up to the point. Back now down low behind the net. It's stolen back by Shen on the right side. Duchesne up in front. Intercepted. Jets will clear it. With about 1:15 left on the power play. 11:30 left in the period. Mikael Granlund obviously scored the earlier goal. Here he has the puck now once again. Granlund through the zone. Moves it in down low. Rantanen on the right side. Will feed it up to the point. Harley regroups. Sends it back down low. Intercepted and cleared all the way down the other way by the Jets once again. And picked up then by Jake Ottinger. Here's Thomas Harley. Drops it back to Sagan. Tyler Sagan through the zone to Marchment. Marchment now in the corner. Sagan throws it up to the point. Heiskanen waits to Robertson. To Heiskanen. To Granlund. To Heiskanen at the point. Down low to Robertson. 20 seconds left. Heiskanen a shot. It deflects wide into the corner. Robertson to Heiskanen. To Robertson. He'll hold the puck. Transitions now down low in front for Sagan, who's tied up, and it slides out. And that will pretty much do it for the Dallas power play. No shots. Here's Granlund back into the zone in the dying seconds. Sagan in front, tipped in the air. And that's it for the power play officially. Here's Adam Lowry, 3-on-2 now for Winnipeg. Lowry will just dump it in as they were there on the kill. They need to get a line change off, and picked up now in the right side by Heiskanen. Shots are still 16-7. Banked off the boards. Down low now. Jets will pick it up and clear it into the Stars' end. Heiskanen on the right side to Ben. Jamie Benn banks it now down low to Steele. Steele to center ice to Dadonov. Dadonov through the zone. Sends it over Lindell, and a save by Hellebuck. Now in the corner, a huge hit there from Jamie Benn on DeMello, and kept in though by the Stars. Ceci on the right side throws it back behind the net to Dadonov in front, and swiftly intercepted there by the Jets. Scheifele on the right side. Still in the Winnipeg zone. They're tied up on the left side, and finally it breaks free and all the way back down into the Dallas end, and Stars will pick it up and regroup. Halfway through this second period, halfway through this game, Miro Heiskanen playing in his first game since January 28th. He missed the last 42 games, including the Four Nations face-off, due to injury. Here's Scheifele along the right side. Will bank that one down low into the Dallas zone. Bichelle behind the net being tied up by Perfetti. Cleared up then for Granlund. He's got Rantanen with him. He'll feed it down low into the zone. Rantanen now battling with Sandberg in the corner. Along the right side, Perfetti banks it up then the neutral zone. Bichelle gives it up then for Hintz, who clears it down low. Sandberg now picked up on the right side. It's Connor. Banked down low into the zone. Ottinger will go out to play it. And Bichelle now fighting with Nemesnikov on the right side. Puck finally breaks free. Sagan sends a pass up. Racing for it now is Rantanen, but cannot get a boost on it there as Fleury says, no, you ain't getting that puck. On the right side, Perfetti banks it down low into the Dallas zone. Stars will regroup. Here's Petrovic, who we have not seen a lot of here in this game. Clears it into the zone. Shen now on the right side. Banks it back behind the net then for Fleury. Hayden Fleury along the right side. I would expect Petrovic to play a lot less now with Heiskanen being back in the lineup. Through the zone now, cleared down low. Harley shoots it around then behind the net to the right side. Robertson feeds it up then Rantanen over to Johnston. Johnston waits down low in the corner. Rantanen over to Johnston. It goes off the post. And Robertson back now in the corner. In the zone, Iafalo's back after taking that little hit to the face in early in the second period. He has returned to the lineup. 7:15 left. Up at the point, moving in. Rantanen saved by Hellebuck on the right side and taken back then by the Jets. Racing the other way, Ehlers through the zone, intercepted. Lowry will clear it into the zone. Thank you, Janias. I appreciate it. Looks like we got Stars and Jets fans here in the chat. Pass out to center ice. Steele through the neutral zone. Racing for it now is Jamie Benn. Fighting with Pionk. Back now down low in the corner. It slides out in front, but Appleton intercepts. And the Jets will wait. Puck goes up and out of play. And I don't think that will be a delay of game. But regardless, went through a lot of hockey there in just a short amount of time. We'll go to commercial break here, I'm pretty sure. Some good chances for both sides, but a lot of back and forth action. Teams are playing very conservative. We're tied here at 1 still.
That's great, but can you actually come to start digging into the green? Only pay?
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless track. It's wireless, powered with unlimited data on Verizon 5G network for just $25 a month. Stream, scroll, browse, and connect with great coverage, plus unlimited hotspots and Google. That's a top-tier network at a budget-friendly cost. But you already knew all that, didn't you?
Ugh.
Well, we got to get out of the box. I think six or 8 minutes of penalties have kind of taken on any momentum we had. We just had a real good ozone shift there. We got to build on that.
All right. All right, face off now inside the Jet zone. It's won by the Stars. Heiskanen, a shot, goes wide, and around now to the right side. Stars will come out of their zone and regroup. Harley banks it along the boards. Heiskanen drops it back. 6.5 minutes left here in the second. Through the neutral zone down the right side. Cleared in Harley. In the corner fighting with Sandberg. Along then to Niederreiter. 3-on-2 for the Jets. Niederreiter into the zone. And Nemesnikov can't keep a clear control of the puck. We'll throw it around back down low to Perfetti. Intercepted, and here come the Stars now the other way. It's a 4-on-3. Johnston banks it down low into the zone. He'll dump and chase for it. And Jets obviously win that battle. Here they come the other way. Sandberg clears it in. Back down low now. Lindell holding the puck. Essa Lindell will take it back and wait. Feeds a pass over. Granlund drops it back. Rantanen moves in, tied up, and back up to the point. Stars will keep it in. Lindell a drive. Blocked in front. Rantanen a big chance, and it goes wide. CC down low in the corner to Rantanen. Back for Granlund. On the right side. Back now behind the net. And stolen back quickly by J-Mo. Cleared out to center ice. Cody CC will hold it and wait. And we get a whistle for Granlund going offsides, I believe. With 5:18 to go in the middle frame. This one feels like it's going by relatively fast. And you can see Mikael Granlund. And we'll go to commercial break with 5:18 left. They got to get their commercial breaks in, because they got to make their money. Still 1-1. The Ehlers go with the only goal so far in the second period. I don't know. This feels like a very close and conservative game. The next goal probably wins it, whether it's in regulation or overtime. I don't think either team is beating these goalies or beating these defense. I'm being honest with you guys right now. But I got to say that the Dallas Stars definitely look a lot slower, and the Jets look a lot more sound defensively. It seems like they're trying to not really give that much to the Stars here. All right. All right. Face-off coming here again inside of the, or just outside of the Winnipeg zone. Showing off Scott Arniel. Face-off now coming in the Stars' end. Rantanen in this game has no shots on goal so far, so look out for a crazy third period from him, I can just tell. Harley along the right side. Back then to Sagan. Intercepted. Fleury to Ehlers. Nikolai Ehlers through the zone then to Fleury. Pass in front. Down low now it's Velarde. Gabe Velarde inside the Stars' end. Back then for Lowry down low in the corner. Battling along the right side. 3-on-2 the other way now for Dallas. Through the zone, Sagan. Battling now and stolen back quickly by Ehlers, who will break it now the other way. Again, not a lot of shots here through these last couple of minutes. It's been a lot of back and forth action which is why I have a weird feeling that this game's going to go to overtime. Through the neutral zone, it's cleared in there by the Stars. Down low, Sandberg. Through the right side, Harley to Robertson. Robertson skates it around back behind the net. Into the corner, it's Johnston. Trying to throw it up. It's kept in, though, by Dallas. Bichelle intercepted. Rantanen waits. Feeds it in front. Saved by Hellebuck on Robertson. What a play by Rantanen to give that pass to Robo. And he cannot put that one past Connor Hellebuck. That's the Stars' 10th shot of the game. About 37 minutes in actual game time. Through the zone to Johnston. A shot saved by Hellebuck once again with the chest. As Dallas now starts to get some more offensive zone pressure after being a little bit on the hiatus here through a lot of this game. Now they're starting to wake up here a little bit through these last few minutes. Whew. 3:47 left here in the third period. Inside the Winnipeg zone. It'll be Steele versus Scheifele. Face off. Up at the point. They blow it dead immediately. And they'll add some more time back to the clock after that one. Sure enough, Pete DeBoer. 9-0 in Game 7s. The first coach to win 9 Game 7s, period, in NHL, NBA, and MLB history. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. He's the first coach to win 9, and he's won 9 in a row. Generational. Here's Morrissey. Banks it around back down low behind the net. Heiskanen on the right side. Battling now in the corner. Dadonov trying to pick it up. Sends it over then for Lindell. 3-on-2 for the Stars. Lindell passes it over into the zone. Duchesne behind the net. Still with control. Will skate back around now down low. Over for Jamie Benn. Benn back to Steele. And Jets will pick it up then and clear. And here they come the other way. 4-on-2 for Winnipeg. Connor to Iafallo. Throws it around behind the net. Wraparound save. And the rebound goes wide. What a stop by Jake Ottinger. Connor to Sandberg, a shot. And back here saved by Ottinger once again. Kept in by the Jets. On the right side, Connor can't control it. It's banked out then by the Stars. It'll go down the other way. And it will be an icing against Dallas. What a play by Jake Ottinger to keep that puck out of the net. On a huge opportunity there on the wraparound and even on the rebound play from Connor, who had a wide open net at that, but shot it right into where Ottinger was. What's up, M&J? M&J. If I'm saying that name right. Face-off now won by the Jets. At the point, Sandberg. Over a shot. And a save by Ottinger once again. Picked up on the right side. Pionk back down low. Battling in the corner, Lindell with Ben. Along the right side, Connor. Stolen back then quickly. Hintz will clear it all the way back down. And the Jets will regroup. Pionk to Sandberg. Sandberg through the neutral zone. Back in now. Dumped down low by Nemestikov to Lindell on the right side. Harley will shoot it around. Stolen back then and kept in by the Jets. Intercepted. 2-1 for Dallas. Into the zone. Granlund shoots it. He scores! Mikael Granlund make that 2. And Dallas leads late in the second. Mikael Granlund on the 2-on-1. Shoots that one. I think it was glove side on Connor Hellebuck. And he has his second in 2 periods. And Dallas is back ahead. And that play starts with Mikko Rantanen, who banks that puck around. Will send the pass to Granlund. Yet again, another performance from Mikko Rantanen to start that play. Granlund rushes the other way and tucks that one past Connor Hellebuck. Here come the Jets now the other way. Velarde to the point, a shot deflected back behind the net. Ehlers in front, Lowry, and can't deflect that one back in the net. Here's Velarde on the right side. Will shoot it. Blocked quickly then by the Stars. Harley now comes back and regroups. Trying to brace it down the other way. It's a 3-on-3. Duchesne in the corner now. Marchment thrown up to the point. And Dallas can't keep that one in. Jets will break it the other way. Velarde banks it into the zone. Shots are 19-12 here in favor of the Jets. The Stars with 2 shots that matter. Marchment waits. Tries backhanding it around. It slides all the way back into the Dallas zone now. As time continues to wind down, approaching the last minute of play in the second period. DeMello feeds it back over then to Iafallo. Alex Iafallo. Mikael Granlund with 4 points in the last 2 games. He has 2 goals here tonight. Puck is backhanded down low. It goes in on Oettinger, makes the pad save. And at the point, Morrissey holds it in, shoots it back down low. Connor fighting now with Rantanen. Kyle Connor intercepted by Harley. To Rantanen on the right side. Battling now, Connor picks it up, moves it up then for Iafallo, intercepted, and chipped down the other way then by Dallas. Rantanen will race for it here. Back in the corner, last minute of play in the second period. 30 seconds to go. Granlund shoots it, saved by Hellebuck. Rebound is denied. So Mikael Granlund with his second goal of the game to put the Stars ahead 2-1. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. It's a loud "Let's Go Stars" chant here inside of American Airlines Center. And face-off now once again is won by the Stars. Ceci shoots it, blocked in front. 20 seconds left. Down low in the corner now, Lowry on the right side. Lowry to Pionk. Pionk will break it down now the other way. Clears it into the zone. Back now behind the net. 10 seconds to go in the second period. Along the right side, a shot blocked and thrown back up. Then Appleton shoots it wide there over to Sandberg. A shot blocked in front. And that'll do it for the second period. What a poke check there by Jamie Benn to wrap that one up. 40 minutes are done. A goal from Nikolai Ehlers to tie it, and a goal from Mikael Granlund to take the lead for Dallas. And so far here through 40 minutes, Dallas is back ahead. They lead 2-1. That being said, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the third period and possibly the biggest third period of Winnipeg season coming up after this. Oh. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to go use the bathroom. And we'll get ready. I'll make my clips and stuff, and we'll get her going.
Did Coach say 90? Push him on there. You got this, Glenn. Am I going to feel this? I felt that. Get that. For savings and service, get more with Geico. Oh, no, it's worth it.
Men tell us when they use Just for Men to eliminate gray, there's a great before and after. Then there's the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And that's why more men choose Just for Men.
And the campfire chicken for you. Let me know what you think.
I know chickens can't fly, but can they swim?
All right, folks, I have returned.
Only for summer at Cracker Barrel.
Pull up the stream on my computer so I can make the clips.
Ready to lose the hat and regrow?
All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in through this whole stream. I really do appreciate it, guys. It feels good to be back, even though, this stream isn't as great as the other ones we've done. I'm still okay with that. I kind of like the calm and, low comment type of streams. It helps me work on the commentary and kind of practice, so I know, the views sometimes, especially during the regular season, are not ideal, but I do like doing these live commentaries for that reason. And I also just I'll show my spreadsheet at some point, but I just keep track of everything. So that's something else there too that is fun.
Dreaming of making history again. And with the Stanley Cup playoffs, that's the only thing that matters. Wednesday on ESPN.
You know the impact a body check can have. It can change the momentum of the whole game. It can help you stay in control. It can help you turn things in your favor. On and off the ice. So a one-time check can save a game. A one-time body check can save your life. AstraZeneca and the NHL are teaming up against cancer. Together we can stay ahead of cancer with a simple conversation. Talk with your doctor about your risk factors.
And about available cancer screenings that are right for you.
And of course,
All right.
start the conversation. It's time to make the ultimate defensive play and get body checked against cancer. AstraZeneca is the official partner of Hockey Fights Cancer. Find out more at getbodycheck.com.
Welcome back to the Discover Second Intermission Report.
Shabutikov, Chris Pronger, Mark Messier, just by the net. Nikolai Ehlers is first. Road power play. Right here is the power play end. Perhaps Jake Ottinger peeking backside or maybe even bumper position where you see Gabe Velarde was. Either way, not a good goal for him to give up. But if you're Winnipeg, you were playing well at that point, Nets. You clogging the neutral zone, out shooting Dallas.
He takes a page right out of the Carolina Hurricanes book where no shots are back.
No.
I think the only person in the whole building that thought he was going to shoot or knew he was going to shoot was Nikolai Ehlers. And sure enough, he catches Ottinger by surprise.
And Winnipeg played a good road game, like you say, right?
They're playing a tight defensive game, not giving up much, take advantage of the power play, as we talked about in the first intermission. The ice was tilted there at times throughout the course of that second period, and opportunities. Ottinger was up to the task after that leaky goal to tie it up.
So it is 2-1 Dallas after 20. Here's Ehlers with Leah Hextall.
Nick, your team had such a solid 60 minutes and then that late goal there to go down at 2-1. But how do you guys make sure that you reset and refocus entering the third?
I think that's pretty easy. We played two really good periods. We've got chances. We've gotten them caught in our zone. When we get the pucks deep, we get some more zone time, and we tire them out. So got to get more shots to the net. The traffic is there. The rebounds are there. And we've had some pretty good chances at that. So we got to continue.
Nick, for your Jets to be successful, you just spoke about your structure and how it has to be there. But going down 3-1 to this deep Dallas team just doesn't seem like a great
Oh, that Dallas call is brutal.
enter the chapter.
For sure. Like I said, you also don't want to get too desperate and go out and play a completely different game. We trust in our system and the way that we play, and when we play the right way and play to our strengths, we got a hell of a team in there and can score some goals. So
We just got to continue. We're getting the chances. Just got to put them in. Thank you.
First career road playoff goal and his 18th career playoff game.
All right, you can see why the softy from Otter. That's okay, and it happens. Really, this is for a lot of you young girls and boys. You have to play one shot at a time. The great Billy Smith, my original goalie coach, always said that. We're going to pull you over here where Jake Otter was set up. Remember, I had that quad tendon surgery, so I'm not getting down the butterfly. However, the way Jake Otter steps up here, he's set up on his left side post, which is the short side, as you can see. So initially, he had his right leg, which is most important.
Oh, man. Sorry, folks. Just editing clips.
We're going to take another look at it. You're going to watch it, and you're going to see momentarily. Here it is. You see where he's set. Now, he's in perfect position. I love where his feet are, and you can see he's honoring that first. But once he starts drifting his right leg back, and once that right leg starts coming back and getting parallel to the goal line, that's when Ehlers saw that, and he figured he'd try him there. So I totally know what he was thinking, what his thought was, but it's important to play one shot at a time. Also, a quick shout-out to my buddy Johnny Van Kent, who's 5 years cancer-free. Great to see, Johnny. Keep up the good fight.
So again, it is 2-1 Dallas after 40 minutes here. And Mikhail Granlund at that point, a rare odd man rush, 2-on-1 situation. We saw T.R. pinch. Would you want your defenseman to just Niederreiter cover for him? Then what happens? You have a backhand turnover. Always harping on people. That was T.R. for the great pinch. Niederreiter turns it over. Granlund quick off to Granlund. And he goes high cheese. Power box. Right over the glove. We've seen some of times this playoff. He's struggling with that glove hand.
That's a free scout. And you know what? You like when your players pay attention to the free scouts.
Absolutely.
Pay attention to that
This
information.
angle right here. Look at angle right here is really interesting to me because it looks like there's so much net to shoot at.
It does look like a lot of
I'd like to see the other angle better there because some of these right here, you don't really see that angle from the shooter's perspective. Because when I'm a shooter coming down there, I'm looking at the net. I'm looking where I want to shoot the puck at. And oftentimes with the goalies nowadays, if they're on their angle, they're out. You don't see anything. Then you got to kind of guess where you're going to go. Well, there, it looked to me, I could have shot 3 or 4 different places. I don't know if you as a goalie. Was he in the right position there? Was he high enough? Was he out far enough?
I would have liked to see him be a little more square there.
It looked like a lot of room.
There's a lot of room on the short side. Chest was a little bit more up like that. If he's here, but you're salivating at the mouth here. You would have gotten left side too. Well, then if he's trying to think, is he baiting?
Okay.
Different when you're on the ice there because you're closer and there's not that much from the good still. It was a great shot.
And that's a great finish.
But you're right, that's a lot of twine. Yeah, I used to beat you there all the time.
Once in a while. Don't get crazy, man. Once in a while. Don't be like Bootsy tonight.
All right, we're a little nervous in the pen. All right, they're inside. They're checking out. We're feeling good. You know, after Ehlers scored, you know, we tied the game. But then the late goal from Granlund. And now Dallas feels good. After 40, they're looking to go 3 games to 1. Second intermission report continues.
All right, still got some time here, folks, to the start of the third period. Just want to say once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it.
The Jets to the Stanley Cup playoffs. You've got a check.
Checking for a haircut on the Great Clips app. You could win a trip to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Enter on the Great Clips app for your shot to win. No helmet required. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
I heard you found someone special. Yeah. Is that dog food in the fridge?
Harley. It's fresh cut. It's real meat, real veggies for Peter.
Turn it around.
Should have known.
And kept in by the Jet. Listening while doing other things. Good to have you back. Call it a good game. Thank you. I'll be live for both of them tomorrow. Not sure after that, I'll probably be back Sunday, maybe Saturday. Depends. Depends how the scheduling goes, but I should be back Sunday most likely, but if games do go the way they do, maybe I'll be back beforehand. By the Jets, intercepted. Intercepted. 2-1 for Dallas. Into the zone. Granlund shoots it. He scores! Mikhail Granlund makes that 2, and Dallas leads late in the second. Mikhail Granlund on the 2-on-1. Shoots that one. I think it was glove side on Connor Hellebuck. And he has his second in 2 periods. And Dallas is back ahead. All right, that's all my commentary clips.
Whatever you're feeling, at Panera.
Don't conflate the two.
Intercepted. 2-1 for Dallas. Into the zone. Granlund shoots it. He scores! Mikhail Granlund makes that 2, and Dallas leads late in the second. Mikhail Granlund on the 2-on-1. All right. Got about 3.5 minutes here till the start of the third period, folks. Said it once, I'll say it again. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is very greatly appreciated.
Discover second intimate report is over. Say something grand, Mess. I got to get my sister Mary Kay to get some Bauer stuff and some New York race cars. Other than that, Winnipeg's got to be disappointed. Got to be disappointed with a great period that they played. They need to discover a goal. Winnipeg needs to be more opportunistic because the Dallas Stars happen. Go.
That unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, it makes you resourceful, not just a ruler. What's your back scratcher?
I think tomorrow will be our 70th Watch With Nordic stream, by the way. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm 99% sure our next stream is our 70th. If I look through it correctly. Let's go take a look at the playlist. Yeah, tomorrow will be our 70th. That's insane. That is insane when you think about it. Gotta make sure, like, there's nothing messed up with the videos. No?
What's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and apple with smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Not really big into committing to things. I usually stop into the show halfway through the first episode. I mean, remember when my hair was gone?
Actually, no, I have the stats wrong. It is, tomorrow will be, this is our 68th. Just with the draft and the free agency makes it look like it's more. So, hang on. Wait, so 67 minus the 2 bonus coverages in the draft lottery. We're at 66. So we're not just there yet with the overall streams, but if you include like the bonus coverage ones that we've done, then yes, tomorrow will be our 70th. Seventy like all time though is pretty wild.
We are always in motion. Getting this? Fixing that. Arriving to destinations in life and around the globe. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's a blur. Because life never stops. You need
All right.
to go right along with you.
Pop up the stream. Second period recap. Goals from Nikolai Ehlers and from Mikhail Granlund, who gets his second. And we'll get ready here for the start of the second period here start of the third period right now. Dallas is just 20 minutes away from taking a 3-1 series lead back to Winnipeg for Game 5. Are they able to get it done, or will the Jets be able to tie this one up and get their first playoff win here on the road? I guess we'll find out. Like both these teams, it would be nice to see the Jets have some playoff success. For sure, yeah. I don't really care either way. Doesn't really matter too much to me, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, third period here is now officially underway. Face-off won by the Stars. Heiskanen plays it around the right side to Harley. Thomas Harley regroups back in the zone. It's cleared down low. Here's Adam Lowry. Lowry, a pass up to center ice. Velarde will bank it into the zone. Ehlers on the right side. Intercepted quickly. Puck's in the air. And Harley will throw it back down low. Gabe Velarde over to Sandberg, who banks it into the zone. Lowry in front and can't get that one through Ottinger. Harley back then for Dadonov. Evgeny Dadonov with some room on the rush. Will backhand that one back down low into the Winnipeg zone. Here's Shen holding it. Throws a pass up and through the neutral zone all the way back down. Lindell battling now in the corner. Ceci picks it up to Duchesne. It goes all the way back down the other way. And that will be an icing against Winnipeg. Or sorry, against Dallas. My apologies. And Mikhail Granlund having an incredible performance here tonight with 2 goals. But not to be discredited by what Jacob Ottinger is currently doing in this series as well. He has been nothing short of just phenomenal. Making saves and making plenty of plays. And keeping the Winnipeg Jets at bay. Because you could argue that through some big stretches of these games that Jets have looked like the better team. Here's Dadonov into the zone. Shoots it. Saved by Hellebuck. And goes up in the air. Back up to the point. On the right side now down low. Dadonov behind the net. Waits in front. Saved by Hellebuck. And it goes back down low to the right side in the corner. Iafallo now battling with Granlund. Granlund for the hat trick. And backhands it. A pass over then to Hintz. Hintz to Lindell. Lindell moves in. Pass. And they don't score. Oh my God. I thought Rotten had tucked that in. No, he did not. Scheifele over to Iafallo. Iafallo through the zone. A pass out to center ice. Scheifele will be tied up there by Lindell on the right side, and Stars pick it back up. Here's Rantanen. Rantanen through the zone. Deking around Niederreiter with some room. Takes it in still. Has control. He'll get knocked down, and the Jets will pick it right back up and move it the other way. Sandberg with the puck. Over to the zone now. Niederreiter with it. Cleared along now down low. Rantanen will get off the ice. After that stretch of plays there, we get a whistle there as well. I think it might have been an icing against Winnipeg. I'm not too sure, though. But Rantanen with a nice play there with the stick. It goes off the crossbar. He had that to put Dallas up by 2, but could not get it through. Face-off, one back behind the net. Sandberg on the right side. Down low. Jets pick it up. Pionk. It's tipped there in front by Marchment, and back down low now behind the net. Harley. Thomas Harley banks it around the boards. Lyubushkin sends a pass up. Marchment to Lyubushkin through the zone. It's tipped as it goes all the way back down and into the Winnipeg zone. Jets need a goal in badly. Pionk to Sandberg to Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov will drop it back to Perfetti. Back down low now in the corner. Marchment throws it around to the right side. Nemesnikov waits. Over then through the zone. It's a shot from Fleury and goes up in the air and into the corner. And Perfetti around now the right side. Here's Sagan. Stolen back then quickly by Steele. To Lyubushkin. To Sam Steele. Here's Steele. Deking around. Has some room. Circles back and waits. And it'll come back out as Dallas will regroup. Here's Jason Robertson. Throws a pass up to Bichelle. Lee and Bichelle will bank it down low into the corner. Johnston now battling with Hintz on the right side. Slides out in front, and Hintz's stick is lifted by Fleury. And Jets will get it out. And that will be a penalty, so never mind. Rupe Hintz taken down to the ground. Is there some blood? It looks like there might be. And there is. Hayden Fleury will go to the box for high sticking. I think this is going to be a 4-minute major, as I think Fleury got him in the mouth. And I think that might be a 4-minute double minor here for Winnipeg. And that is bad news. That is nothing but bad news there for the Jets, if that's true. And yeah, it's a high stick. And it's going to be a 4. Yikes. Yikes, that might have just killed Winnipeg right there in this game if they can't kill this off. Ooh. And this Dallas Arena is playing Bad Blood. That's funny. It's kind of good blood in your favor. They're going to review it just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure this will be a 4-minute. Ooh, yeah. Yep, call on the ice is confirmed. Will be a 4-minute double minor. And Dallas will head to the power play here with a chance to kind of put this one away. And this is very pivotal that the Jets do kill this off. Otherwise, this one might be done. But power play coming up now for the Stars. All right, face off now. Inside of the Winnipeg zone. 4-minute power play coming up. The refs are talking. Be Rantanen versus Riley. Or Riley. Lowry, not Riley. Face off. One back down low by the Jets. Sandberg trying to throw it around the right side. Pionk down low. Cleared all the way back out to center ice. And Thomas Harley will wait. Harley holds the puck. Will drop it back. Here comes Hintz. Rupe Hintz through the zone. Will bank it back in down low. And back for Pionk around the right side. Robertson. And cannot keep that one in. Still with it. Rantanen to Hintz. Over to Robertson. Remember, if Dallas scores before the 2-minute halfway mark, the power play stays. Here's Rantanen around the right side. Hintz trying to throw it in front. It's intercepted and cleared all the way down the other way by Winnipeg. Down low now, it's Thomas Harley. Harley will move it through the neutral zone. Drops it back then for Duchesne. Duchesne to Granlund. Granlund through the zone. Will dump it in. And back now in the corner, he picks it right back up. Mikhail Granlund holds it and waits. Down low to Duchesne. In front, Marchment! Just wide. Heiskanen at the point to Sagan. Seguin down low to Duchesne. To Heiskanen. Heiskanen to Granlund. Granlund to Heiskanen. A shot blocked in front. And Nemestikov will gain the red line and clear it. As that block shot really took down. I'm not sure who that was in front, but they were on the ground. Here's Heiskanen back now the other way. We'll drop it back to Granlund. Almost halfway through the 4-minute double minor. Granlund through the zone, intercepted. Heiskanen waits to Granlund. These Stars fans are on their feet. Heiskanen to Seguin. Seguin waits. Will bank it up to the point. Heiskanen to Granlund. Over then for Heiskanen, back intercepted. Here's Kyle Connor. Connor, shorthanded with some room. He's in! Saved by Ottinger! What a stop by Jake Ottinger, shorthanded on Kyle Connor. And here's Robertson now. Jason Robertson through the neutral zone. Waits. Drops it back to Harley. Harley to Robertson again. Has to come out of the zone. And battling now with multiple Jets players. Will clear it right back in. Down low in the corner. Johnson trying to get to it. Hintz grabs it. Throws it up in front. Kept in by Harley. On the right side, Rantanen to Hintz. To Harley. Harley waits. Back to Rantanen. Rantanen looks. Johnston hits above the net. Oh my goodness, he was open in front. Rantanen now battling for it. Mikko Rantanen intercepted in front. And kept in the zone though by Dallas. Johnston moves in. Hintz back to Johnston. 1:15 left on the power play. Harley waits to Johnston. Back to Harley at the point. Harley to Rantanen. Rantanen controls. To Harley at the point. Back to Rantanen. Looks for options. In front, Hintz. And directed back to Mikko once again. Rantanen to Robertson. Robertson to Rantanen. To the point to Harley. Harley to Johnston. Saved by Hellebuck with the glove. And he will cover as Robertson kind of falls into him there. 46 seconds left on the double minor power play for Dallas. The Jets are almost there. Kyle Connor with a huge shorthanded break the other way, but could not tuck it in. Oh my goodness. Face off here now once again inside of the Winnipeg Jets zone. It's cleared out all the way down the other way by the Jets once again as I believe the second unit's out there on the ice for Dallas's power play. Along now the right side, it's Granlund. Mikael Granlund through the zone. Duchesne in front and can't get a shot off. Down low Duchesne to the point to Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen waits to Duchesne. Pass in front intercepted and back into the corner. Marchman battling for it down low to Granlund. Over to Heiskanen. To Duchesne. Duchesne moves in. Off the post. Oh my goodness. He continues to be snake bitten. Granlund. He scores! The hat trick for Mikael Granlund. Rain those hats down. And the Stars are up by 2. Mikael Granlund, the pass in front after Duchesne hit the pipe. 2 former Nashville Predators. And Dallas is up by 2. Whew. And once again, another legendary performance from the Stars. And one specific player at that, Granlund. A deadline acquisition from the San Jose Sharks. Alongside Cody Ceci, and he has a hat trick here in Game 4. The Stars lead 3-1. Oh my goodness. Man, Mikael Granlund, 3 goals here tonight. 2 on the power play, the other on a 2-on-1. He's been phenomenal here tonight for the Dallas Stars. And as a result on that, just towards the end of that double minor, they answer back. And it's 3-1. Oh, man, that atmosphere in Dallas has got to be absolutely electric. That's Granlund's 13th career playoff hat trick, the 13th in franchise history. Woof! Mikael Granlund hat trick. Unreal. Now, I will say this, 12:37 left here in the third period. It's not over yet. It is not over yet, folks. You saw the Jets with less than 2 minutes to go in Game 7 before they were eliminated and make a comeback and win that game. This isn't impossible, but the comeback needs to start now. Face off one here by the Stars. They'll clear it back down low. That's the third hat trick this postseason from a Dallas player. Mikko Rantanen with 2 of them. And Granlund now with another. Here's Ben. A shot saved from Hellebuck on the right side down low. Thrown up to the point. Ceci shoots it. Deflected back down low behind the net. And picked up again then by Dadonov. Evgeny Dadonov on the right side in front. Saved by Hellebuck on the redirect. And Stars pick it up again. Dadonov moves into the zone. Waits in front. Saved by Hellebuck. And he'll cover that one up. And Mikael Granlund with his hat trick goal. And the Stars are up 3-1.
What are we doing today, Coach?
So, today, we're going to work on our checking.
Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding. I meant checking on how we can help save our customers money on their car insurance.
And whether they need car, home, boat, or pet coverage.
Precisely. Now, let's go with you. Susan.
Oh, you're going to do that.
My turn. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your elbow?
It's killing me.
Nature sure is full of wonders.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Stop me. When you win, you're dying.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it here. Continue on grinding. We got 2 more streams tomorrow. So be sure to be ready for those.
Featured upcoming Stanley Cup playoff matchups for you. Tomorrow, another great ESPN.
And you can add Mikael Granlund to the long list of players the Watch With Nordic streams have seen get a hat trick, including most notably players like Patrick Laine, Kyle Connor, Valerie Nichushkin, Mikko Rantanen, and a couple of others there, obviously. But 3 goals here for Mikael Granlund. He joins that list. And it's 3-1 Stars. In the right side in the Stars zone, Rantanen picks it up now for Dallas. He'll move it through the neutral zone, down the right side. Intercepted then quickly by Winnipeg. Here they come the other way. Ehlers circles back around, is forced out of the zone. And we'll have to regroup once again. Pionk sends a pass over. Ehlers into the zone. Shoots it above the net and back down low. It somehow did not hit the netting. I thought it would have. And cleared down the other way then by the Stars. Here's Morrissey to Shen. Braden Shen, or Luke Shen. Wrong Shen. Along the right side now down low. Petrovic with that puck. Slid out in front. Intercepted. Rebound. Saved by Ottinger with the kick save. Kept in, though, by Shen to Morrissey. Morrissey waits, fires it, a save by Oettinger once again, and the Stars will clear. Here's Shen to Connor. Through the zone now, Iafallo. To the right side, battling now with Bichelle. Down low. Taken back then by Petrovic and cleared all the way down the other way. And that will not go in on Hellebuck, so no icing. Halfway through the third period. Stars with a 2-goal lead. Through the neutral zone, Niederreiter now battling with Marchman along the right side. Still at the blue line. Puck finally breaks free up to the point to Mello. Cleared in then by Morrissey. Back then for Harley. Kept with the point to Mello. Back down low. Niederreiter a shot. And back off the netting. Here's Perfetti. Up to the point. Morrissey moves in and goes wide of the net. Back then down low. Cleared the other way. Jets will regroup. Fleury dumps it back down low. On the right side then Harley intercepts and clears it all the way down the other way. And Jets pick it up. Ehlers. Back now behind the net. Fleury sends a pass up to Appleton. Through the neutral zone as I update my shots after a long couple of minutes there with not being able to see it. Tanev in front, save, rebound. Also denied by Jake Oettinger there as well. And I got to say, besides one goal that, you know, maybe he should have had, maybe he should have haven't had, who cares? Jake Ottinger's looked phenomenal in this game and in this series as well. We'll go to commercial break yet again. The Stars with a 2-goal lead here, heading into the final frames of Game 4. Whew. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it here in this Round 2, Game 4 commentary stream. Stars are just about 10 minutes away from taking a 3-1 series lead over the Winnipeg Jets. It's not looking pretty great right now for this Winnipeg Jets team, but if they've learned anything, they can show resilience and make a comeback here, but overall, not looking too great.
AstraZeneca is the official partner of Hockey Fights Cancer. Find out more at getbodycheck.com. Big Abner's been great tonight, and sometimes you need your goalie to seal you a game or keep you in it. That's exactly what he's done. Big save there on Connor. That was right before Dallas scored their second goal. Then again, as the Jets' leading goal scorer, Connor, with a breakaway short-handed. Doctor with another big save.
All right. Face off now inside the Dallas zone. Hintz versus Velarde. Jets are in need of 2. With time still winding down. This Jets second line needs to get one here, and then possibly you can come back. But it ain't looking great. Face off. One then down low around the right side. Granlund picks it up then for the Stars. Here they come the other way. It's cleared all the way back down and into the Winnipeg zone. It's offsides, though, against the Stars. Rantanen here now versus Schenn. Along the right side now, down low. Morrissey regroups with the puck to Schenn. Clears it down low into the zone. Back then behind the net. Rantanen battling forward. It's cleared all the way out the other way. And the Jets left to regroup in their own zone. As it's an icing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Face off again here now inside the Stars zone. It's one by the Jets. Morrissey to the right side. Scheifele! Saved by Ottinger. Oh, he had an open opportunity. Thrown back up to the point. Nobody's there! Oh, my goodness. Where is everyone? Here's Morrissey. Banks it around the right side then for Schenn. Cleared all the way back down into the Dallas zone. It'll be an icing against Winnipeg. Face off now inside of the Winnipeg zone. Scheifele versus Duchesne. Ben. Around now behind the net. Now with Connor. Through the neutral zone. Iafallo picks it up on the right side. Trying to bank it around down low. Morrissey gets it right back. Josh Morrissey then for Miller. Morrissey. To Schenn. Pass thrown up all the way down to the neutral zone. Stolen back then quickly by the Stars. Heiskanen dumps it into the zone. Back then Sandberg around. Lets the Stars get to it first. And he will get it right back. Sandberg to Scheifele. Drops it back then quickly. Into the zone Perfetti. Over to Connor. Connor in front. And it's blocked quickly then by the Stars. And around the right side, Duchesne will clear it out to center ice. Down low then, Dadonov racing for it. Through the zone now, Perfetti. Cole Perfetti. Through the neutral zone, banks it back down low. Up to the point then, Pionk with it. Neil Pionk shoots it back down low. Niederreiter, a Pionk shot and blocked in front there by Dallas. Around then, down low. Thrown back up to the point. Pionk moves in and a save. Again by Ottinger as it went wide there as well. Rantanen along the right side will get it out. And the Jets will regroup now with 7 minutes to go in the third period. Played back around now the right side into the corner. Down low. Puck goes up in the air. Racing for it now is Steele, who will clear it at the center ice. And back down low, it goes up into the netting and out of play. Looks like former Dallas Stars goalie Anton Khudobin was at the Stars game. I remember Khudobin from the what was I going to say? From the 2020 Stanley Cup Finals run. So that's pretty sick. Center ice now, it's Sagan versus Lowry. Puck is cleared all the way back into the Dallas zone. Harley will take it back and wait. Harley now behind the Stars net. Thrown around to the right side. Steele trying to kick it out. Finally the Stars do. It's a 3-on-1 the other way. Into the zone, Sagan to Marchment. Saved by Hellebuck. And that keeps the Jets in right there somewhat. At the very least, Marchment clears it all the way back down the other way. Goes back down behind Hellebuck. And it looks like it was enough to be an icing, but some pushing and shoving there between the two teams. Cleared back down the other way. CC now battling with Appleton along the right side. Appleton loses his mask. It comes right back on. Ooh, that was nice. Baron now the right side to the corner. Morgan Barron intercepted. Granlund banks it off the boards then. He'll move it through the zone. Granlund with Rantanen. Rantanen circles back around and waits. To the point. To Lindell. Lindell, a shot. Glove save again by Connor Hellebuck. Oh, I did not mean for it to be 211. I added one too many ones. Oops. 211 shots to 28. No, that's not it.
AT&T has a new guarantee because not everything in business is guaranteed. At least she's cute. That's the cost of doing business.
Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it here. If you are new, please do consider subscribing to join the great community that we have here on this channel. We are just about done here with this only playoff commentary for the night. Fortunately enough.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place could do nuggets, right?
Yes, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Can't the taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay? I don't think
Off
so.
the post!
Totally a taco
Oh
place.
my
It's a
goodness.
chicken place. It's also a taco place.
Oh my goodness. He continues these things. Granlund, he scores! The hat trick for Mikhail Granlund. Rain those hats down. And the Stars are up by 2. Mikhail Granlund, the pass in front.
All right.
Shea hit the pipe. 2 former Nashville Predators. 2 pipe.
All right, face off with 5:50 left in the third. Jets need 2 goals to even force an overtime. They need 3 to win. Lindell to the right side, down low. Cece back to Rantanen. Rantanen waits to the point. Cece a shot and a glove save by Hellebuck once again. Helly with 3 goals on 22 shots. He's been much better in this game than he was in game 4 or game 3. My apologies. I will say that. Face off here now, won quickly by the Stars. Lindell, a shot, glove save by Connor Hellebuck once again. Face off now, won by the Stars. Played back around down low. Rantanen with it. Circles around the right side. Will try and move it to the center. To Lindell. Back down low. Hintz. Banks it around behind the boards. Jets just looking to kind of get it up and probably get a face off in the offensive zone. Here's Iafallo to Pionk. Pionk will bank it in. Look out for Hellebuck. 5:10 left here in the third. Along now to the right side. Down low. Puck up to the point. Connor, a shot blocked. And here come the Stars the other way. Hintz to Rantanen. Rantanen to Lindell. Lindell moves it in front. Saved by Hellebuck again. And you got to give it to him. He's looked good here in these last couple of minutes. And there's going to be a Dallas penalty. Ooh, okay. So Dallas will go to the box after some little infractions in front of the Jets net. A good feed there from Lindell to Hintz. Could not tuck that one in. And then, obviously, they go back and forth. Jamie Benn does a cross-check to Mark Scheifele. The ref is like, hey, that's a penalty. Chillax. And, yeah, that's going to be called for sure. So, you're going to see Jamie Benn go to the box. I think the Jets have a power play here. And this could prove huge. If you could score on this, preferably right away, you have some time here to get one more. But with the way Ottinger's playing, I'm not so sure. 4:53 left here in the third period. Jets need 2. The faceoff will come inside of the Stars zone. They'll start their power play in and out there of Scheifele, Connor, Ehlers, Morrissey, and Velarde. Faceoff. One down low. Stars will pick it up. Cece along the right side. Hit by Ehlers. Taken back then by Velarde. To Morrissey. To Connor. Look out for Hellebuck. Scheifele. To the point to Connor again. Connor waits. Down low. Ehlers in front. Scheifele can't finish that on the redirect. Morrissey a drive blocked in front. And the Stars will clear it all the way down the other way. It'll go in on Hellebuck. He'll make the pass to Connor. Jets are 1 for 15 this series on the power play. Intercepted! Hits in front! Can't get a clear control on the puck. Oh my goodness. Here's Connor through the neutral zone. Stars will intercept it and clear it the other way. And Connor intercepted again. Johnston on the right side. Wyatt Johnston throws it back down low even further. And now they'll regroup again. I don't know why they're waiting. They got 2 goals to score in very little time. Velarde to Scheifele. Scheifele to Ehlers. Ehlers now to Scheifele down low on the right side. Back down low now, Connor. Banks it around. Ehlers waits in front and intercepted again by Dallas. They'll throw it around the other way and clear. 45 to go on the power play. Pionk as the second unit gets out there. Perfetti through the zone to Appleton. Appleton on the right side behind the net. Back to Perfetti who throws it up to the point. Pionk waits. Over to Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov will circle around and look for options. Shoots it. And a save by Ottinger. Around to the right side then Appleton. Mason Appleton fires it. And it goes wide again. 10 seconds left now in the power play. Perfetti fighting with Appleton and Nemesnikov. A shot blocked in front. Appleton to Pionk, a drive saved by Ottinger. And the penalty is killed. The Masters, yes, coming up soon. Whew. Unreal segment here so far. Face-off now coming up once again. And they will pull Connor Hellebuck. And the Jets are going to call a timeout here with 2:51 left in the third. That was an abysmal power play that was just played there by the Winnipeg Jets. If they're going to win this game, they got to come out hotter. A lot hotter. Oh. All right, face off. Won by the Jets. Morrissey to Scheifele on the right side. Mark Scheifele will throw it up to the point. Morrissey over then to Ehlers. Ehlers back down low for Connor. Connor to the point. Morrissey to Ehlers, a shot. Glove save by Ottinger. The rebound does come below him, but he covers that one up as well. Whew. Jets are in need of 2. They just kind of need to shoot everything, if we're being honest. Just get all the shots you can get. Shoot literally anything from anywhere at this point. 2:34 left in the third. Scheifele now versus Hintz. Long now here on the right side. Face off. Connor to the point. Pionk to Connor. Shoots it just wide of the net. Down low now. Velarde. Velarde to Morrissey. To Pionk. To Connor. A shot. Save again by Ottinger. With 2:21 left in the third. Time still winding down here. Another face-off now coming up. It's won then by the Jets. Played back down low. Connor along the right side. Puck will slide out. Pionk regroups now inside the Winnipeg end. Now we got 2 minutes left to play. Here's Morrissey. We'll move it through the zone to Scheifele. Reminder, the net's still pulled on Hellebuck. Still 6-on-5. Pionk on the right side intercepted. Granlund looking for 4. And can't control that puck properly. Now they come the other way. Scheifele into the zone intercepted. Backhanded down the other way. Granlund tries to get it back end. Stolen back then quickly by Ehlers on the right side. Nikolai Ehlers now down low. Through the zone. Will shoot that one in. Play back around the right side. It's cleared all the way back down and into the neutral zone. And they'll hold it back. 90 seconds to go now. These Stars fans are on their feet. Around now, down low. Pionk still holding. Sends it over through the zone. It's Appleton. Cleared down low. In front, Appleton. Rebound. Stopped by Ottinger. And the puck goes to the corner. Lowry on the right side. Adam Lowry will throw it up to the point. Intercepted. They battle for it in the corner. I can't even tell what's going on with all these Stars fans standing up. And we're in the last minute of play now here in regulation. Along the right side, Lindell trying to clear it around. Back down low to Mestikov. The Perfetti a shot. And that one goes back down low. Niederreiter along the right side. Thrown around behind the net. Appleton. Shot in front. Intercepted. At the point of drive. And Sandberg goes wide. 40 seconds left now. Dallas gains the red line. Johnston for the empty net. And it goes wide. Nemesnikov now down low. Sends a pass up. Through the neutral zone, Niederreiter to Appleton. We'll throw it over then to Mestikov back on the right side, battling with Labushkin. 20 seconds left. Down low on the right side, and back then for Dallas, who will battle for it in the corner. Perfetti, 10 seconds left. Nemestikov now with it. Looks for options and waits. Back down low, Perfetti with 5 seconds left up to the point. And Dallas will take a 3-1 series lead. With a win here in Game 4, Mikael Granlund scoring all 3 for the Dallas Stars. Final score, Stars 3, Jets 1. And they push the President's Trophy winners to the brink, heading into game number 5 on Thursday in Winnipeg. Man, Jets got to play better. They just could not finish against Ottinger. They could not get a puck past Ottinger in that one. They didn't show a lot of hustle either, in my opinion. They played well after the Jets scored, but before then it was all Dallas from there. And as a result, the Stars with a 3-1 series lead, and they win this game, ironically enough, 3-1. That being said, that'll do it for this Watch With Nordic commentary. Thank you all so much for tuning in. The sticks are breaking here in Dallas as the Jets are very frustrated with their play here tonight. But regardless, that is it for me. Thank you all for watching. We'll be live for both games tomorrow. So thank you all for tuning in.